He throws it ahead. Lonzo Ball running the floor on the finish.
Cemented around the leadership of Drew Holiday.
Ball fake, kicks it out. Lonzo Ball takes it inside. Beautiful feed. Kendrick
took off last year. Deep three, Lonzo Ball.
He's styling tonight. You know, Ingram can get that shot about any time he wants to. I don't mind him shooting them late in the game when you need him. There's Ingram again. Got to get back on defense, though, fellas.
Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to the New Orleans Pelicans My League, My Live series that we've got going on. So, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to this series, I'm going to be playing through the entire New Orleans Pelicans season. I'm going to try and line up the games in real life and the games in actual what's actually happening. So this is going to include the back-to-backs that we played against the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets. As you guys can see here, we started 0 for 1 against the Toronto Raptors, just like the Pelicans did in game number 1 in real life. So got our home opener here, as you guys can see, reversing the Dallas Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Doncic. You guys are going to see basically just highlights from this game and then the game against Houston. So let's start off with the Mavs game and let's talk about it. So we actually started this game pretty good. There was no real... because in game 1 against Toronto Raptors, we actually struggled to get off to a really good start. In real life, IRL, the Pelicans actually lost this to the Dallas Mavericks. And as you guys are going to see here... we have a lot to work on, I think, as the season goes on. Brandon Ingram, I think I'm actually understanding how to play with him. I haven't really played with too many of the players in the New Orleans Pelicans, but as the season goes on, I'm sure we will. Lonzo Ball started the game really well in this, but like I said, as you guys are going to see, there's a lot to work on. Drew Holiday also, having 2 ball handlers is tough. It's sometimes you feel like you're not getting the ball to the players enough. Zion Williamson, just a bully in his second game in the NBA. Zion is not playing for the Pelicans IRL at the moment, which is just pretty disappointing because in the preseason he was really good. He was quite good. I think he averaged 24 points. Luka Doncic, triple double against the Pelicans the other day. I knew it was going to be tough to play against him and Kristaps Porzingis. Derek Favors, got JJ Barea. You know it's always going to be green. So like I said, we started off well, but then we just struggled to really carry on our offense. I feel like we're struggling on the offensive end. Even we are getting stops, but every time we go down and miss on the offensive end, you just see here Kristaps Porzingis lays it in. We definitely need to work on our certain lineups, and we need to work on certain minutes and what rotations we're going to have, because the season is only just starting and we are learning to play with these types of players. But as we head into the half, as you guys can see, the Pelicans 39, Dallas 56, so not ideal for the home opener. It's pretty disappointing considering we did get blown out by the Toronto Raptors in game 1, and we did want to come out and we did want to perform against Dallas on our home floor. But let's hear from our coach as we go close in the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, they had control in the first half. How were they able to do that?
Well, we turned the ball over, and our transition defense wasn't very good. We got to do a better job of executing.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right.
So, like I was saying, I just don't really know what kind of rotations we're actually going to run as the games go on, but it's evident that we need to get the ball in Zion's hands much more. JJ Redick pulls up here, knocks it down. I feel like as games will go on, we're going to get better, but this game just wasn't ours. We did not get off to a good. We kind of got off to an okay start, but Dallas were just all over us, and every little run that we made, they were just too good for us. So I just fast tracked the highlights in this second half, as you guys can see. Dallas, we just could not get back into this game, and Dallas ended up running out winners by 22 points. So we end up dropping 0-2 as we start our season. We lose our home opener, which was disappointing. Very disappointing, but because it's a back-to-back, we've got tomorrow night to improve. I think I've learned a little bit about the team as per se, like what rotations I might use. I definitely want to start implementing Josh Hart a little bit more at the point guard. But Zion Williamson had 31 points in this game, 31 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. And this is the problem. You go down, and their next highest score is 11 points. Holiday with 11, Ingram with 11. We're going to need more from JJ. We're going to need more from JJ Redick, Lonzo Ball, because to compete at a high level, we need our best players performing. You see, Derek Favors didn't really do much in this. Lonzo, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, just not enough. As we move on to we've got another night in the NBA. We take on the Houston Rockets. So back to back, we fly from New Orleans to Houston. So we are keeping on track with the actual Pelicans team, as you guys know. You've got 0-2 at the moment, and we're coming up against a Houston Rockets team who in real life lost to Milwaukee, and they lost to Milwaukee in the actual NBA 2K. But Westbrook, Harden, it's going to be a tough cover. Capella at the center position, but coming off a disappointing loss last night, we're definitely looking to bounce back. We're definitely looking to make a stand and do something different, because we have been getting off to really poor starts, as you guys seen in the Toronto game and in the Dallas Mavericks game. We need a massive game from Brandon Ingram. We need a massive game for Lonzo. They were pretty disappointing in the loss to Dallas. We never really got going in the game against Dallas, and I was happy with how we performed in this game, so stick around to the end of the video. We'll see how we go as we take on the Houston Rockets in our third game of the MyGm live series. So like I said, Russell Westbrook is such a problem in this game. Lonzo Ball actually did defend him pretty well early on. As you guys can see, I wanted to get Ingram off to a really good start. They didn't play too much in the last quarter, so I wasn't expecting fatigue as Lonzo Ball rises and puts it back. I needed a big game out of Lonzo. You see here, Lonzo go back, put it back in off the Derek Favors miss, and Brandon Ingram. I felt like I should have went to Brandon Ingram a little bit more, and I was focusing on getting off to a really good start. Lonzo Ball drives in, lays it up. Like I said, I was trying to get Lonzo Ball implemented, trying to be a little bit more aggressive, because he has been playing a bit tentative, and I am just trying to pass with him. Etuan Moore, his first minutes of the season, checks in, knocks down a 3. He definitely is a player that I'll be looking to bring into the lineup. Zion Williamson, too big, too strong over Russell Westbrook. And like I said, Brandon Ingram wanted to get off to a good start with him. He falls back, knocks it down, 35-31 early in the second quarter. We are playing better basketball. Zion Williamson, too strong for PJ Tucker. Houston did get the ascendancy back. We definitely didn't start like we did in Dallas. We started well in this game, continued. We hung around. I just don't understand how Austin Rivers hits this kind of shot. He runs in, pulls up, knocks it down. But like I said, we definitely weren't going to fall behind in this game. We're heading into the half here. JJ Redick just pulls up, either hand in his face from Eric Gordon, knocks it down. 52-55 at the half. It's definitely a better scoreline, and it's a better half from us considering our last 2 games. Ingram, like I said, wanted to get him going early. He was really good. I think he had 10 points at the half and was really pushing the ball. Lonzo Ball, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. We were down by 3 points at the half. Zion Williamson goes in, lays it up over Clint Capella. And I was hopeful we actually could get a W here. Drew Holiday in the corner knocks it down. Considering how bad we played the night before against the Dallas Mavericks, it's pretty encouraging signs to come up against a team like the Houston Rockets and play like we did. PJ Tucker misses. Clint Capella gets the rebound. I was looking to be more aggressive with Lonzo, and you guys can see here was Zion Williamson was massive in this second half. I think he had 25 points alone in the second half. The last quarter here, we shipped it over 69-78. In basically what's happened in the last 2 games, we've got against Toronto, we kind of got in with a chance and we fell away, but in this game we definitely were not going to be falling away. 77-83, Lonzo Ball a little bit too strong, gets in, lays it up, and we're definitely not lying down here. Lonzo gives it to Ingram, and Brandon Ingram was really, really good in this game. He misses, but Zion Williamson gets the rebound and puts it up. I think, yeah, like I said, Zion had 25 points in this second. I'm pretty sure in this second half. Russell Westbrook just forces stuff, and I don't understand how it goes in. We're playing really, really good D. I felt like this was a must-win considering we've got the Golden State Warriors coming up, and they are OP in this game. They might not be OP in real life, but they are OP in this game. James Harden lays it in. It's an 86-94 ball game, and we're definitely not giving up here. Lonzo Ball goes in, goes all the way, throws it down. Was extremely aggressive in this, and I was happy with how he played. But like I said, we're definitely not giving up here. Zion Williamson gets the M1, lays it up, 90-94. We're a massive chance to get our first win of the season, and then we just make dumb plays. But there has to be a way we can figure out how to close out games. Zion throws it down again. Was mammoth in this last quarter. In this second half, like I said, he was huge, and he's going to have a really bright future. You see here, Ingram gets stripped. It comes down to Gerald Green, and like I said, just some dumb plays that we definitely need to fix if we want to be a good team in the league. Lonzo Ball goes in. He's got nowhere to go, gives it to Zion, and I see the mismatch here with Russell Westbrook and Zion, and I have to go at it. There's no other way. Zion goes in, lays it up. It's a 2-point game, and this is basically the story of the night. Russell Westbrook goes in, throws it down. Nothing I can do here, and Houston really they really took the ascendancy here. James Harden throws it over Drew Holiday, and I was disappointed that we did give away this game, but I wasn't disappointed how we played. We did play well against Houston Rockets, coming off a back-to-back against the Dallas Mavericks. We played really, really poor in the Dallas Mavericks game, and like I said, I was pretty happy with how we performed in this. Zion Williamson was massive. He's going to be so good for us as the season goes on. I think he could be an all-star. I wish he was there in real life to see how he would have played for the New Orleans Pelicans. But we start the season 0-3. The Pelicans are 0-3 in real life at the moment, so it is pretty disappointing. It would have been nice to be in the winning side in our third game. But we definitely are playing. This was a much better game, much more encouraging as we've got the Golden State Warriors tomorrow or in 2 days. Back at home. So Russell Westbrook, 28 points. James Harden had 22 points. PJ Tucker, 14. 5 rebounds and an assist. Let's swing across and let's have a look at the Zion Williamson at 30 again. He's scoring 30 a night at the moment. Lonzo Ball was really good in this, 18, 7, and 5. Brandon Ingram also good, 18, 6, and 3. So there is something we can build on with these guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I am enjoying making these videos. We're definitely playing better in our second game on the back-to-back. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stick around because the season's going to be rolling. We've got the Golden State Warriors in our next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, we have good pace and we move the ball well. I think there's a time to play a certain way, and then there's a time, obviously, where it slows down a little bit. And that's where I think we need to get better. But and I love how we play. For sure, it's a fun way to play